got minutes, we have rotations. These elements, Greg, are very much in the works at this time of the season.
And I tell you, a hot streak from a role player might earn them a starting spot. And further success can really shake things up. Giving everyone a fair chance is key.
Here's the starting group for Houston. They've got Jackson.
Up next, the goal is to improve each time they Grant was still early on in this new season. I imagine it can be difficult to get back into the flow of things.
You know, B.A., you're spot on. It definitely takes some time to get used to the grind of the season again. You know, between the traveling and the hotel rooms, changing time zones. But you find your flow again eventually.
So the Houston starting five. We've got Jackson and Atkins in at the point guard position.
Don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Pass to Labissiere. Now Payne. Right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
To the paint. Inside. Pass to Labissiere. Here's Atkins. And it's all from three-point range. Here's Foster. He buries it from three.
Obviously, this guy has a talent for scoring. Able to problem solve for whatever the defense tosses at him.
Here's Atkins. Ooh, he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot there.
Almost converts despite the contact.
Houston shooting their first foul shots of the night.
Shooting two.
First free throw is good. He hits both shots.
No surprise there. He's about as automatic as it gets from the stripe. Hope I didn't jinx him.
Reynolds passes to Prince. Here's Flowers. And it's rejected. Pass to Labissiere. And around 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. 6 on the shot clock. Now here's Payne. It's a three-pointer. Payne's got 6.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
The home team calls timeout. Last season's top rebounding teams.
Last year, this was a team that owned the paint. They were so committed to rebounding. And that's a stat you love to lead the league in.
Gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Stolen. And here they come. Launches a 3. And Houston another 3.
3 points.
First quarter of basketball. Just over 2.5 minutes played so far. Here's Reynolds. Defended by Payne. Reynolds passes to Prince. Here's Reynolds. Pass to Prince. To end the run. Pure from three-point range.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Here's Gabriel. To the wing on the left. Here's Labissiere. Pass to Gabriel. There's Jackson with the 3. And Houston another 3.
You're leaving him all alone? Good luck. He's going to drill that every time.
19 seconds left in the first quarter here. Here's Reynolds. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Pass to Reynolds. And they waste no time getting those 3 points back.
Long back possession for them, ending with an assisted bucket.
1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one. It's Houston leading by just 2. And back in a moment as we'll get underway with quarter number 2. Good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after this first quarter of play. And taking a look at Houston's performance here, guys, what have they been doing or not doing?
Well, we've watched them force their way to the line, and it seems to be working so far.
Especially on the road, you want to come in aggressive. Let everyone in this arena know that you are here to play.
So the Houston 5 right now. We've got Achua, and it's Kabengele in at the 4 spot.
Rate of baskets assisted, it's a stat I really like. It tells a story of how well you are playing team.
From the arc. Nails it from beyond the arc. Kabengele's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Nice ball movement there. That's how you break down the defense.
Pass to Timmerman. Here's Best. Out left to the wing. Here's Reynolds. Gets the 3 to fall. Reynolds has got 6 points. And when it comes to taking an offense out of its rhythm, what are some of the primary methods, Grant?
Well, B.A., you have to disrupt their flow. And that can come from steals, deflections, block shots, even change shots. Anything that makes them feel uncomfortable.
Here's Babbitt. Still no points. Pass to Gabriel. Knocks it down from distance.
This is that modern big man play. Tall guys who are comfortable draining shots from deep.
Over to the left wing. Reynolds. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. Reynolds has got 9.
A dozen consecutive points off of threes. This defense looks rattled.
Abdelnaby, that's good.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
He drops it from range. 9 points in the game.
guards have carried the offensive load. With the way they perform, they've got the green light to shoot whenever there's an opening.
If you're not right up there on him, oh, he's going to make you pay.
The home team calls timeout. Best in free throw shooting last year in the NBA. Quarter two and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. The three from Prince. It's hauled in by Houston.
Last season, they got swept in a 2-game season series against this opponent. I'm sure they're looking for payback tonight.
For sure, this is a team that feels like they should never be swept in a season series by anyone. But especially when it's one of the heavy hitters from the other conference.
Here's Prince. After Houston's three-pointer on the other end. Hits the trifecta.
And that's a defensive lapse. A shooter of his caliber can't be left wide open.
Pass to Labissiere. That one's good for two. Labissiere's got his first 2 points of the night. He's gotten 5 of their first 6 attempts to fall in the second. Here's Prince from downtown. On target from range.
He got 3 to fall in the first, and now his second in his order. Not a trend the defense wants to see.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. Here's Flowers. Last game for him, he had 14. There's 10 seconds left to play in the half. That one drops for him. Flowers got his first 2 points.
Just selling the defense on the pump fake.
And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. It's Houston up by 3. And we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out there for the start of the third quarter, right after the break.
Fans, get ready for the high RPM and amazing speed from your pocket light. Arena Entertainment.
For as bad as they've been inside, I can't believe it's this close. I hope coach is letting them know. No points in the paint, no W.
Says the man who only got points in the paint. But then again, 4 rings don't lie, big fella.
Thank you, Ernie.
And next up on the docket, I'll look at some upcoming games. That one gets going 7:30 Eastern Time.
I'm looking for a possible upset in that one.
Appreciate you joining us. It's been our distinct pleasure, and I mean that. Let's now take you back over to the third quarter with Brian Anderson.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. Houston leading by 3. They've got Prince, and it's Reynolds in at the 2-guard position. Out to the wing. Here's Atkins. Out to the right wing. Takes the 3. Connects from downtown. Atkins has got 5 points.
A quality pass, setting up a quality shot. It's just textbook basketball.
And for Houston, we've got Jackson, and it's Atkins in at the point guard position. It's blocked! And a minute played as the second half gets going. And that one's good with Labissiere.
You gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You gotta show some fire and keep defending.
The home team calls timeout. NBA season, the leaders in team steals. Number 5, Houston.
Both teams were very aggressive defensively, and that led to a lot of steals and a lot of runouts.
A little over a minute gone here in the second half. Prince, the pass to Reynolds. It's Prince on the wing. He's got 9. Pass to Reynolds. 5 on the clock. Sinks it from distance. Reynolds has got 12 points.
And his perimeter shooting might be the key to trimming their deficit.
Absolutely, and they have to continue to go to him.
Excellent execution coming out of the break. They've taken 3 shots and made 3 shots.
2 minutes into the second half of play now.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Pass to Flowers to the left wing. Here's Prince. And he connects with a jumper. He's got 11.
Maybe they've been going to him a little too much. He's having a great game, but his team is losing, and that is all that matters.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
1:27 left to play in the third quarter of basketball.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
When it ain't broke, leave it alone. Until someone stops him, just let him roll.
Payne with the bucket.
Their defense has to do a better job of smothering those shooters.
Here's Reynolds. 14 points for him. For 3, he drops it from range.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
Yeah, you got to know where he is at all times, especially when he's running around the perimeter ready to fire.
A nice shot by Atkins.
He drops yet another dive, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Now 5 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Prince, the pass to Reynolds. Here's Flowers, defended by Payne. Counted from distance. Reynolds has got 6 points in the quarter.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Here's Jackson. That's a nice defense there to win the quarter. And so it's Houston up by a healthy 8 points at the end of the period. Their work from distance has been impressive, and it's put them in this lead right now. Back to the game after this break. It's time now to bring you our State Farm assist to the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Serving it up on a platter, that is a beautiful dish. And two teammates on the same page.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. And it's Timmerman in at the small forward position. Flowers, no good on the three.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Oh, got that bucket in no time at all.
All 5 of the last buckets they've given up have been from downtown.
To the wing, right side. Pulls it. Oh, he finds himself wide open and drills it.
This has been the story of the game. A battle fought on offense.
Yeah, but I think it's going to come down to who can get the stops down the stretch, because that's who's going to come away with this one.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
Over to the wing. Pass to Reynolds. Here's Flowers. Gets the 3 ball to go. Flowers got 5 points now this quarter.
No one there to contest, so he just drops it in like he's at the referee.
Abdelnaby, that's good.
You don't usually find guards with his height, and he knows how to use it.
Pass to Flowers. Lets the 3 fly. Rebounded by Abdelnaby.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Fires for 3. Knocks down the triple.
Now you have to extend that defense. I mean, you really have to stay connected to him at all times.
And the lack of defensive pressure on shots like that is a big reason they're down by double digits.
Here's Atkins. Takes a 3. And Houston, another 3.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal. Something seemed to click for him at halftime. He's looked a lot more focused, and the game is just easy for him now.
The 3 is up. Hits a 3-pointer.
During this final quarter, he's erupted from outside the arc. Just assume every 3 he takes now is going in.
Nails it from 3.
He's doing everything he can. If they want to win, others have to step up and provide some scoring.
And Houston, another 3.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Here's Flowers. Jacks up a 3. He's got it. 6 of 10 now.
Ooh, he is dangerous right now. 5 for 7 in this all-important fourth quarter.
And that was good. Fair.
And looking to shoot as many threes as possible. This kind of confidence, impressive to see.
Pass to Timmerman. Here's Reynolds. Let's go with a 3. Drops in the 3.
And he has to build on this, because we can see where him being a ghost out there has gotten him so far.
Puts up a 3. And Houston, another 3.
Adds to their lead. They've been able to rely on him all night.
To the middle. And he stays with it. 5 to shoot. 3-pointer. Gets the 3 to fall.
This three-point shot looks so pure. The defense allowing him to get comfortable out there.
To the paint. And a strong finish with 2 hands.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. Pass to Flowers. Puts up a deep 3. Sinks it. What range from downtown. Flowers got 17 points here in the second half. To the left side wing. And Houston, another 3.
Despite his relatively quiet night, they are still winning, and that just shows this team is more than just about one guy.
Here's Timmerman. The 3. Knocks down the long K. Timmerman's got 6 here in the quarter.
A defensive breakdown. Can't afford to leave him open from range.
The 3 ball. Oh, he can't miss. 8 for 8 after that shot.
Talk about putting a team on your back. He has been dominant this quarter, and I don't think they are winning without him.
Beyond the arc. Sinks the tray.
They're being put to the test, and he's doing everything he can to keep them in this game.
Fires the three, and Houston another three.
This is not the same guy we saw in the first half. Credit him for finding a way to shake off those first 2 quarters.
Pass to Reynolds. Right wing. Here's Timmerman. Lets it go from deep. Fires in the triple.
And even though they're down, it's not on him. He's been lights out on offense for them this quarter especially.
And the layup is good. He's got 27.
This quarter has been all his. I suggest they keep the ball in his hands.
Pass to Flowers. Sends it home from three-point land.
And even though they're down, it's not on him. He's been lights out on offense for them this quarter especially.
Good work there as it goes.
He's hitting everything. It's easy to understand why this team keeps feeding him.
Here's Best. Shot blocked. In transition, here they come. Here's Abdul Nabi. Pass to Fair. Here's Babbitt. There's the triple. Knocks it down from distance. And so it's Houston winning this one. Exceptional effort on the road. They were ready and they were focused.
Focused indeed. I mean, it takes a strong mental approach to block out the distractions. These guys stepped up 100%.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Grant Hill, Richard Jefferson, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. Thanks for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. And as we leave, we present our player of the game.
images. I envisioned this de la costa pacífica. Soy el general certificado desde el día que he llegado. Yeah, certified stunner. Who among us is a certified stunner? Get enough to live twice, you a newcomer. I'm a certified stunner, talk nice. Certified stunner. Who among us is a certified stunner? Get enough to live twice, you a newcomer. I'm a certified stunner. Dust men them fuss, one shame, shoot get scuffed. They act tough, trust none regardless. We are dumb. Slither in the cup, with the much snakes hidden in my garden.
Up next. Right, now that we have a new season underway, what's most important for these teams to remember right now?
That it's a long season, Kevin. And I know we say that a lot, but it's the truth. And to just remember, there's going to be plenty of ups and downs during the course of the year.
So let's take a look at the Jayhawks starting fives. We've got Foster. Reynolds is out there with Prince. Then it's Reynolds. And it's Flowers in at the 4 spot. And the officials have called the illegal screen right there.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
Look, you can get away with a lot in terms of screens today. You can't make it that obvious.
Here's Reynolds, defended by Labissiere. Pass to Flowers. And here's Prince outside. And again, the Jayhawks with the triple.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Houston moving it around. Out to the right wing. Labissiere. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
Matching baskets from the perimeter and earmark of today's game.
Sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Pass to Reynolds. Out of bounds. Houston takes possession. First quarter, about a minute and a half in. Here's Atkins. Last time, 14 points for him. Here's Payne. No good there off the double clutch.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Reynolds passes to Foster. Here's Reynolds. Out to the right wing. Just 5 on the clock. And here's Prince outside. And again, the Jayhawks with the triple.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
Yeah, and I'll tell you what. If he gets into a good rhythm early, watch out.
And Eric Spoelstra wants a timeout. Coach needs a moment to talk things over.
And your break.
With this stoppage in play, we have a chance now to show you which teams led the league in three-point percentage last year.
Well, their approach to shooting was phenomenal. They didn't force many threes, and when they got a good look, they drilled it.
First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Here's Babbitt with the three, and he's good on the three ball.
But he's so potent offensively. It's easy to draw plays for him.
Prince outside, and again the Jayhawks with the triple.
Yeah, this quarter's all about him. He's just dominating at the offensive end.
Here's Babbitt with the three, gets the three-pointer to fall. Babbitt's got a couple of threes now in the first for Houston. From deep, Prince, and again the Jayhawks with
about his three-point shooting is the spacing that he's adding. It makes things a lot easier for everyone else.
Jackson kicks the paint, launches a three. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Well, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Prince dishes to Foster. Fires from deep, hands it from downtown.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him to clean look.
The basket's coming early and often in the first quarter. Jayhawks lead by 4. And back with the start of the second quarter in just a moment. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. What do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Jayhawks?
Well, the coaching staff's game plan is very clear. Move the ball on the perimeter and shoot the shots with no hesitation.
And one other thing they've done well today, guys, share the ball. I mean, set up teammates and just plain unselfish.
And so in the game for the Jayhawks, we've got Reynolds, and it's best in a power forward.
Well, you know what's going to happen when he gets a good look. The defense has got to run him off the line. Well, that's the right play. Passing up his own shot for a better one.
Pass to Reynolds. We play just over a minute of basketball here in the second quarter. That shot wide open.
Well-placed pass in the hands of a guy ready to attack.
And so Eric Spoelstra will call a timeout. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. The pick and roll. You often hear coaches talking about being at the level. Well, what does that mean?
Well, Kevin, what it means is the guy guarding the screener, the defender guarding the screener, has to be all the way up with that guy at the point of the screen, as opposed to being in drop coverage where the guy defending the screener will lay back.
And Abdelnaby gets it to go.
You have to be forget about him. He's not going to miss that open of a look.
Pass to Reynolds. Here's Timmerman. And again, the Jayhawks with the triple.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Pass to Reynolds.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Tries from 10. And another basket for the Jayhawks. Houston trails by 4. Here's Babbitt. Some nice passing there by Houston. Carries it from three-point range. Haynes got 6.
Just look at what a sniper he is from long range. He's got such an unusual skill for a big fella.
And now the first timeout called here for the Jayhawks. is the list of last season's top shooters from the charity stripe. These guys were practically automatic. And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Here's Prince. It's deflected. And here's Payne. 6 points for him. Right wing. Here's Babbitt with the three. And another three for Houston.
Well, you love the unselfishness. Makes the next pass and enables his team to capitalize on the possession.
Prince, the pass to Flowers. To the wing on the left. And the three ball is good. Timmerman's got 9.
Well, after a silent first quarter, this is who they needed him to be. This is why you never found a guy out. And for the defense, that is a heart-sinking moment when you see him that wide open from beyond the arc.
Now Prince, 15 points in the game. Four on the shot clock. Here's Hardaway, and it's blocked.
Violation. Houston ball. Substitution on the court.
And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. Houston leads by only 2. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half.
Please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the fan half-court shot drums. They're thinking about the shot. Give it up for the participants.
They've been playing very unselfish. I'm telling you, these guys are feeding off the ball movement, and as a basketball fan, it's wonderful to watch, Shaq.
Yeah, no Tyler ball from them. That's why they're getting the good looks. Get it, Tyler Hero?
Your Tyler ball, hero ball.
I knew you would understand, Ernie.
All right, guys, let's swing it over and see what the fans have been posting. Here's an interesting one from No Foolin' Julian. What's another sport you think you could have gone pro in?
Football, I would have been a tight end. Maybe blocking field goals. Do whatever it takes.
I think I could have did soccer. Dribbling's dribbling, right?
I guess some people might say that, Jed, but either way, I'd pay good money to see both of you in those endeavors. That is more than enough of us. Let's send you back to the game. Kevin Harlan and crew with the second half.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. Here's Atkins. Still without a basket. Payne out there with Labissiere. And there's Jackson, and it's Gabriel in its center. So that's where Eric Spoelstra starts the second half with.
12 straight points off of three-pointers, and the lead sits.
Here's Reynolds, and another basket for the Jayhawks. Houston leading by 3. Here's Labissiere, and another 3 for Houston.
He's going to continue to bury those, if that's how they're going to be.
Kicks it out to Prince. Beyond the arc. It's good. Now he's shooting 6 for 7.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
How about the last 5 made shots have all been three? The defense is just getting a paper pie.
Pass to Foster. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Yeah, how about the body control on that one? Narrowly misses getting the deuce.
This is his first free throw of the game.
Take a break.
Really a good season for him overall last year when you look at the number, 83% from the line.
And he makes the first. So he gets them both.
Well, he's got a great stroke from the line. That's not something we can say about all the league's big guys.
In for 3. Drains the three-pointer. Haynes got the lead up to 7 now for Houston.
The defense a step slow. You can see the results.
Timeout called the Jayhawks.
Coming onto the court, it's your Houston Dancers.
The attempts have been coming from as we look at the shot chart for Houston.
And they've really made a conscious effort to work the ball around and use motion to get guys open in the corners where the three-point line is just 22 feet from the bucket. That corner three has been their go-to shot all season.
Here's Reynolds, defended by Lavissi, and they call the foul, so he's got the and-one chance here to make it a three-point play.
Personal foul.
The Jayhawks shooting their third free throw shot of the game.
At the line for the Jayhawks, Reynolds.
Find the lanes.
One shot.
Find the lanes. One shot.
Gone in this third quarter now.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Here's Atkins. He has yet to score. Back to Payne. Pass to Atkins. And another three for Houston.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
Yeah, and where has the defense been? They've been content to let them fire away. They've got to close out to the arc.
And he's just living out beyond the arc right now. What a weapon to have on the floor.
Well, he's firing away with confidence from downtown. The defense better adjust to this, and fast.
And here's Prince outside. And again, the Jayhawks with the triple.
Matching baskets from the perimeter and earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
And Eric Spoelstra wants a timeout. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. both teams making substitutions here. While we have a chance, let's take a look at the teams that led the NBA in rebounding last season.
They had such a strong presence in the paint, just a physical team. They dominated the interior in terms of rebounding.
Fair passes to Abdelnaby. There's 48 seconds left here in the third quarter. The shot's good.
And that's what the pump fake's there for. Get your man off his feet and drive right around.
Pass to Reynolds. Good ball movement here by the Jayhawks. Now here's Prince. Here's Best. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Reynolds. And again, the Jayhawks with the triple.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter. Just served him up.
Here's Babbitt. Pass to Abdelnaby. Over Timmerman. And it's Houston with another.
Looking to make plays for others. He's seen this from them all night.
Yeah, when there's been an open man, he's found him. And you love to see a guy dishing it like this.
The points coming in bunches as we wrap up the third quarter. It's been a good one. Houston on top. They're up by 5. And right after this, we'll bring you the start of the final quarter right here on 2K Sports. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Well, it's one of the core parts of the game. Reading the defense and creating an easy bucket for your teammate. That's good.
3/10 quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. And so in the game for the Jayhawks, we've got Reynolds, and it's Flowers in at the 4.
And that was the right call. When you need a basket, go to the guys you trust the most.
Yeah, he got a good look, and he calmly delivered for them. That's what you like to see.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Nice pass. Right into the rack perfectly for the layup.
And the deep not really doing its job there. A little slow to react to the ball getting into the paint.
To the inside. Atkins passes to Abdelnaby. From outside the arc, and another 3 for Houston.
Coming down the stretch here, both teams still on fire.
Yeah, in hopes that your opponent is just going to go cold. That's not going to happen, it doesn't look like in this one. This might go down to whoever has the last possession.
Babbitt, good.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
Well, clearly the defense has had no answer for them. Might be time to try something different.
Here's Reynolds, and they come right back with their own three-pointer.
And he's been passive today, but maybe that's what he needs to get him going, because for them to be successful, he's got to be a little more selfish.
Got that one up quick.
Well, he's just dominating right now. If his teammates are smart, they'll keep getting him the ball.
It's tipped. Here's Babbitt. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Any chance you get, you want to put yourself in a position to succeed. That's what he did there.
Well, converting on those transition opportunities is just so important.
Drills it from outside.
3 points.
Look, you love to see this kind of team chemistry. Let's see more of that.
Just a fair. And Houston again with the bucket.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead. Calling on the right guys at the right time.
Yeah, come on. They're just having their way out there and continuing to press the advantage.
And he drops it in from the low post. Fair's got 4 points this quarter.
Unselfish basketball. That's what coaches love to see.
3.
Houston leading by 7. To the right side. Abdelnaby sinks the triple.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Good ball movement here by the Jayhawks. Flowers the pass to Timmerman. The three. And again, the Jayhawks with the triple.
Yeah, these defenders had better start closing down on shooting.
Here's the three. And another three for Houston.
Shot over outside. There's no doubt about that. Spreading the floor and hitting them up.
Pass to Flowers. To the left wing. And again, the Jayhawks with the triple.
He has really made an impact from beyond today. That's another triple.
And when you have shooters feeling it from distance, it feels like no lead is safe because points can get put up in hurt.
Nailed from three-point land.
Matching baskets from the perimeter and earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Got it, and the Houston leads and cut down to just 8 points on the bucket from Best.
A little artistry in the painted area, converting against the sides.
Yeah, he didn't let the defense affect him there. He just kept his focus.
Shoots the three, and another three for Houston.
Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
Pass to Flowers. Takes a shot at the elbow. And another basket for the Jayhawks.
And you see the ability to rise and fire from mid-range against that.
Well, and that shows how much confidence he has in his ability and the work that he's put into his game.
The tray drains it from beyond the arc. Flowers has got a pair of threes here in the fourth quarter for the Jayhawks. Atkins passes to Fair. Here's Abdelnaby. And another three for Houston.
He's cold-blooded. Drops the dagger. Piles on to what was already a big lead.
And defensively, that kind of effort is just not going to cut it.
Here's Flowers. And again, the Jayhawks with the triple.
He is in a zone right now. Every three he puts up seems to be going down.
Atkins passes to Babbitt. And the layup is good. He's got 23.
Wow, he's found his game offensively here in the second half. Really has turned things around.
Out to the wing. Lets the three fly. And again, the Jayhawks with the triple.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Such a wide open look. So we see Houston taking it up here. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy to play at home tonight.
And it makes a big difference. Once they started to really play in rhythm, they never felt like they had any doubts as to whether or not they were going to win.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Alan LaForce, and Stan Van Gundy, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks so much for joining us here tonight as we present our Player of the Game.
double S drifter. Then you know I came with it. If she cute with the lip shutting like missiles. Act right, you can get the Nissan Sentra. For all you the driver inside got a license, they hop up out the pot and get your top rhyme. We survive, you can only catch a whiff of. Locked in way before the top 10 when I had the mutton chop shades and the wide brim on a different wave that I came in the game on. When I levitate, grab my sneakers and hang on. Young, but I still got sons in the game, but they not like the one with a dot in his name. If it's locking, it's gotta be knowledge you made it. The wildest applause when we hop on these stages. Go and get your Teflon on, but once we let off this track list, go and blow your chest off. When the last time that you heard a sound this hard? Compliments and knowledge in them. And we can go toe to toe. Anyone you know, young or older, get drove in the. I just did the Super Bowl halftime show with the GOATs. What I wanna do with verses. That's like comparing T-ball to the MLB. Y'all out of your league, we not the same person. I'll be doing this till I'm about 86. Old as a holding my on the nurses.
Hey, Echo, turn it up!
Hey, 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 yeah, 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 yeah. Hey, 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 yeah, Never tell me what we on, I'm on the same. I plan for cuz ain't nice, I hate them. Yeah, I feel the safest when the club let me bring in. Why you wanna see it smile again? Ain't they facing? They don't know that they contribute to the dairy payment. Say she don't around with think you gon' me for free, what you with? When all the smoke like a hold on, brother, chase him. Say my name, I pop up like the boogeyman. The game over, dropping bangers with no hooks. And free my brother Leak, I hate I'm putting money again. Yeah, if you ain't never calm down, I know. So I approached her with my palm out. Was on that she in the county ring song. Yeah, risk taker, beat they block with 50 on it. Hey, Echo, turn this beat off if I ain't tripping on it. I'm just on it. Not no fool man without no you got little cousin, don't slide but won't get when this can't seem to shake them clips of horror. Folks told me pull up to AZ, he got the for us. Stop viding on your war stories, be the for it. Hey, another we need some more. We up the most, you know that been a score. 2-1. Yeah. Brother, tell me what we on, I'm on the same. I plan for cuz ain't nice, but I hate them. I feel the safest when the club let me bring in. Why you wanna see it smile again? Ain't they facing? They don't know that they contribute to the dairy payment. Say she don't around with
And now your Houston starting lineup.
Still extremely early on, Grant. But talk about when coaches can tell if they've got it or not.
Well, unless you're a defending champion, a few games won't tell you much.
I'm down. I know, so I approached her with my palm out. Was on that she in the county ring song. Yeah, risk taker, beat they block with 50 on it. Yeah, Echo, turn this beat off if I ain't tripping on it.
Too many times I told you, stop playing with me, go play with your kids. I don't want to hear no opinions from people who still got dreams of making it big. I don't really care about what you would do if you had this bread or the things you would get. If you was me, you wouldn't work this hard. You don't know how long I've been waiting on this. I'm way too busy to hate on a bank account, look like she banking on tips. I came up from nothing, was laying on to sleeping in bundles and paying no rent. Everyone this. When I made $1 million, they said that I switched. My watch is too pricey, my chain is on.